Sorry. Hello. How's it going? I'm here. A little late. I was gonna stream yesterday, but um, I've started to like pack up my random stuff just for when I move in a little while here. I'm gonna do this over the next like month and a half, just kind of like casually pack up stuff I know I'm not gonna use, and that includes some of my gaming and recording stuff. So I'm probably gonna be pretty limited in what games and stuff I play for the next little while, but not too much. I think what my goal for the next little bit is going to be is to try to do a bike stream at least twice a week. We'll see though. I got to double check how much it uses up on my data, and as long as I'm not breaking the bank that way, and the weather holds out, then I'll be good there. But other than that, I'm going to try to do games that I can do with what I'll have on my PC until I do my move and stuff. So that does double duty. Get some exercise, get some stuff moving through. In fact, I should actually update my exercise thing because I did that bike stream there a little while ago. I'll just put in every kilometer as like a straight number. So, there we go. But yeah, there was an Ever Crisis update today with the story, which I feel like was too soon, but I'll take it. So let's do that right now. So it probably won't be a very long stream. I'll go through the story, do the extra battles, and there was a new event thing today that I haven't checked out yet, but we'll go through it. And I think with my current schedule with work, because I end up staying a little bit extra, like randomly every other day or two, it's just like I'll try to limit my weekly streams during the week to doing some bike streams after work, and then my streams on the weekend will be the ones where I try to focus on finishing up some game stuff. And yeah, same docket as before. Finish up Saga Frontier, do some Monster Hunter and Street Fighter every now and then, maybe some Magic. And then 2 weeks, the Final Fantasy Magic set, or not 2 weeks, sorry, a month from now, the Magic set comes out, which, as my previous testing went, it doesn't work very well to do those streams at the store. I might have a better luck with it if I it's a Wi-Fi booster or something. But yeah, their stuff last time didn't work out so well when I was there, so I'll scrap doing that. But I will probably be playing that set quite a lot on all different things. It's probably going to be my last paper Magic set I'm going to buy for a while, because I personally just like FF, so that's going to be something I pick up a lot of. But I'm probably just not going to support Wizards too much, because I don't like their release style and schedule, and all of the different decisions they've had relating to the Universes Beyond recently, so is what it is. But yeah, that's good though. It'll save me some money. Alright, so I'll jump into this. I realize an ad started because I just started the stream, so I'll give it a minute. Maybe I'll try to start that event battle. The Blitzrad hunt. Oh, that's a cool looking sword. The Rad Blade. Water damage. Oh, her rod. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember those. Weak to water, eh? Okay. Let me make a team while the ad's going on. I could just do my max water team. Probably somebody better than Yuffie for the water, but she's stronger, so let's try it. Blah. Oh my god, the monster coffee is garbage. Sentry level 12. And dead. Basic attack. Okay. But this probably won't be much of a challenge till I get to the EX tier. But... Not much of a challenge at this point anymore. Let's get it all the way up and see if my unedited team can deal with the EX level 1. Already dead. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, need more energy. Yeah, fuck. Let's go on. This will give me some more gems to draw Aerith's cool school costume. We're close to Barrett's as well. Still got time for that though. Been a couple weeks. That's not what I clicked. What are you doing? There we go. Get that haste boost. Literally no challenge for these. Also, yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut this weekend, I think, because it's getting hotter out, like 25 degrees today. And like, the heat and the humidity is just making my hair do this, like, curly, broccoli-looking tornado hair that I just can't stand. So I tend to wear a hat all the day, which is, you know, bad for your hair, bad for your scalp. And I like getting, like, a proper little bit of sun and tan, so I'll do nice short haircut. Try not to burn my scalp while I do my bike streams. Did she get poisoned? What the hell? Well, whatever. But it's the first one it doesn't one-shot. Okay. Maybe... I don't know how high the levels of this one will go, but... 5 or 6 more levels, it might be like a half a fight. EX1. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, just fight it right away, huh? Oh yeah, it's gonna die in like 1 hit. Yeah. I probably won't have to do a custom team for this, I think. The higher levels of this are available. I think I can probably just do it with the default one. Maybe the EX3 might have to. Yep. Oh yeah, nice. Now it depends how big the jump from EX2 to EX3 ends up being. $300,000? Yeah, depends on his stats, I guess. No heals, all damage team. Oh shit. The first attack he's ever gotten on me. It's not that strong, okay. Yeah. Just hit him harder. It works fine. Is there an EX4? Ooh, the crash one. Let's give it a try. For some reason the crash ones just seem like a huge jump. Usually I can't even like get close to it. Or like the first basic attack he does just kills my whole team or something. That's been iffy too. Every now and then I can go with him, depends on what it is. Oh, no auto, eh? No speed up. That's a pretty big jump. Oh shit, I didn't walk. I'm dead. Yeah, that's a lot. The last hit did 12,000. Okay. So, water, or lightning resist up. Lightning power down. Maybe I can get that one too. Is there no daily one here? Maybe it's above the EX crash. Oh, there we go. So I'll make a custom team for that later. I won't bother doing that just yet. It's funny that I could just cruise through all the way up to EX3, but the crash ones are still way too strong. They, I think they tend to need that more particular, like defensive build more than an offensive one. But you know, it's fine. But hey. They've been scaling up the crash difficulties clearly a lot, where even hearing that somebody like me who's been playing pretty constantly can't go through them easily. Who should I put in this one? Zach? Oh, not a bad idea. Stronger if I swap him? No. Okay. No. Yeah, we definitely don't need the extra HP here. Let's go for the extra attack instead. The extra water. Oh. Oh, they're all starting to me. Wow. Wow. Stuff cat barks orders. Okay. Both of us instantly default water attack kill. Yeah, it's the 6,000 power one is not very strong. What's that guy using the lightning sword? Maybe he just likes the look of the Monster Hunter gear. Zinogre, I think is what he had. Cloud had one that was the last one in World, I think, they added. The sword monster. Beototis, I think it was. Let's see. I think it was Beototis. I miss Nargacuga. I know he's nothing like fancy, but I just really like the look of him. Yeah, Panther Dragon. T-Rex. Glavenus, not Beototis. Yeah. Tobi Kodachi was a pretty good Monster Hunter modder too. It's a shame there was so many of the same like types in there, but Brachydios, yeah. Yeah, Zinogre is the Zack outfit. Let's see. Let's crash 2. Well, maybe I could do 1. I'll throw his HP thing back on him though. Oh, I don't think I fought Elatrion. I fought Fatalist though. Good ones in there. I hope some of those come back. I really hope Basil Goose comes back. I miss that exploding motherfucker. And Devil Joe's pretty fun too, for how he just comes in and fucking eats monsters, but... Let's see if this Aerith can keep us alive. I will debuff and probably do damage, because I don't think that Sephiroth's that strong. Ooh. Ow. Oh, he survived well enough. I should turn off the auto. I don't think it's helping. I didn't want to use that immediately, but... Water resistance, uh-oh. She single healing? Oh, she's got the least health too. Like that's the wrong ult for him to use, but... See how good her Leviathan is. Very good. Nice. Did we die? Yeah, not yet. Don't die! I think we need a heal Aerith, not a kind of overall Aerith, but... Oh, there she did. Okay. Ow! That was a lot of random damage. Oh my god. Oh, and we're all dead. I'm shocked that Sephiroth lived the longest, but... Oh, he doesn't have... He's on auto, he doesn't have a revive. He doesn't want to revive. Okay. Whoop. I'm invincible for like 4 seconds. I guess I could revive him. Maybe he's got one more revive left. Good try. Almost. Okaeri. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that again later, but maybe I'll have to be the support. We'll see who's available for that. But yay, cleared up those mostly. Okay. Let's get some weapons. I'm pretty sure I have both of these to OB 15. Like the Pink Star 5, but not to OB 20 yet for sure. So I'll leave it until I get full levels. Same with that one. I'll wait till I get full things on it. But I know there was a reward for leveling up. Add sword to E. That. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna go further with that. Yeah. What's this look like when it's full up? 4639, 450. Yeah, okay, it's pretty standard for like a event banner weapon kind of thing. Okay. So these are real weapons. That's a real weapon. That's a real weapon. That are, but and most of these are the ones that I'm just not that excited to level up. Don't give me anything particularly useful. That was a real weapon too. Or they've got like a random resistance and like a bizarre stat equipped to them. OB2 +2. Not a bad one, actually. Weird that one's physical, but he can benefit from both, which is pretty nice. So let's upgrade this one. Hey David, how's it going, man? I started late tonight because I was debating on whether I should stream at all. I was gonna like, what are we gonna do? Play Magic for like an hour or something? But there was a new story for this, so kind of just working my way through that. I was saying earlier too how I think when I'm prepping for the move in the next couple months here, what I'll probably do, we'll try to do like 2 bike streams a week during like the weekdays or something if the weather's good, and I'll save the games for the weekends. But my nose. God. But they'll probably be limited to like what I can do on my PC as I start like packing up books and clothes and gaming stuff. So I don't know when I'm moving or where to yet, but if I kind of pack up stuff slowly that I know I don't need for sure, like over the coming month or month and a half or so, I won't have to like rush anything, which is nice. And I like to do a lot of the moves myself, so I just have like a dolly, rent a U-Haul, move all my stuff down to the exit area, and then load it all up myself usually. Maybe I'll get a friend or two to help me like load stuff quicker, but when I do it, it'll probably just be over the course of like a weekend. Take a day off work or something, book a U-Haul, move all my stuff, zoom it all in, move it over, come back over here. Don't even worry about like unpacking anything. Clean this place up a little bit. Take another final load of stuff and then get over there with the cat stuff. Is it ever tiring moving? I mean, like it's always tiring, but I actually enjoy it quite a bit. Like I like the process of moving. I don't like packing and I don't like unpacking, but I love like hauling stuff, putting into a new thing, getting it to a new place, the like figuring how to get stuff up the stairs and into the apartment and stuff like that. It's all fun. I enjoy that quite a bit actually. But I usually don't hire movers. Like I said, I usually do it myself. So usually what I'll do is I'll hire like I'll rent a U-Haul, drive it, park it, keep it for 2 days or something, so I have a little bit extra time. Although last time I was here, I just rented like a van because I don't have that much stuff here, and like I have even less now that I moved to this smaller place. Yeah, I could put this in like a caravan or something. But the rest of the stuff was all easily fittable in a caravan, so I just did like 2 or 3 trips with the caravan. It was cheaper to rent it using like Truro is the vehicle app up here. You can like rent people's vehicles for a day or 2 or something. So I would do that, and I would just move it myself usually. Oh, and yeah, you did mention how much it costs to hire movers there, which I've done once, but like when I hired movers to move stuff in, it was like, okay, they moved my bed, they moved my couch, they moved a couple of my boxes and some like shelving stuff, and this was back in Winnipeg. And I was like, cool. So they only had to charge me like 2 hours, but they ended up charging 3 because they were like 2 hours and 10 minutes because of how like just over. It's like, oh, you hit into the next hour, you get charged for the next hour even if they didn't use the full time. And then I like gave them a tip, and then I like looked at the tax, and I was like, oh, they charged me like $400. So I was like, all right, cool. I could have probably saved myself the money doing that with like me and 2 buddies kind of thing, but it is what it is. What was I doing here? Back out, growth, character. Ah, no, Cloud's got stuff. The last of my attacking jewels. Yellow is support, I believe. Maybe it's tank. No, blue's tank. Support would be him or these ones. Oh, I got lots of that one. Jeez. Too much. Do I have any extra tank stuff? No, I don't. I just checked that. Attacker is good, so healer. Oh, I got some healer. Well, that's a pretty good amount, actually. Are they not going to make me, like, fucking look up weapon parts every single time I get some now? Or maybe it's just because I used them all up so they don't count anymore. Because Cloud should have a new one. Oh, okay. Cool, I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna go. Power. Oh, that's a one of one stock. Goddamn, I should have grabbed the other one instead. It's fine. Rod's still going to his. Back didn't get one. Oh, I had an extra Vincent one. If it did get hers, I used hers up. Barrett's have used up as well for now. It's that thing. This is basically empty now. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. One real metal, please. There we go. Attacks. On the fun and gives $2. But yeah, it's usually why I just like having some buddies help me, and then I'll buy like a case of beer and a pizza thing or something, and we get to like chat and hang out the whole time, which is pretty nice. So save up some more of these. Next one I gotta get to 200. Okay. Sword and the shovel. So 200. I think those also have 150 after that. Yeah. And this one needs 500 plus this juice. 840 total to get all of these up to 200. Chocobo. Yeah, I don't have enough for chocobos right now. For good chocobos. Metals. More of these ones. Me, the stupid idiot, when I started this, I was like, oh, look, premium draw ticket. And I grabbed those, but there was a premium draw ticket for 2. I just wasted my fucking thing on there for like twice the loss, basically. And this will keep. I got lots of these. That one's pretty low, actually. Ah, the ultimate metals, that's what they're from here. Let's go for these instead. Yeah, fuck it, let's get these. A lot of outfits I just don't have. I guess because I don't pay usually, they just don't show up. Got lucky a couple of them there, but okay. Let's see what I can draw. Barrett, he's halfway there. I'm gonna guess 3. Maybe I'll get a 2, a 1, and then like a 2 or 3 again, but it'd be nice to get it in 1. Save some gems. 1 or 2. Yeah, 1. Okay. 4, 5, or 6 to go. That's what's there now. I've never seen more than a 5. Okay, those are both good. But I'd like to see if somebody ever got like a 12 stamp one. Move on to the Aerith one next. I want that outfit for her quite badly. It's very cool looking. Water Blast. I guess it's better than her other water thing, but... Glenn? That's a good one, actually. Already pretty high levels, so... Yeah, I gotta go back into Street Fighter someday soon. Before June, because I want to get the extra Hololive color. But I also haven't played in like 8 months. I don't know if I could beat Botan's Ghost. Maybe they didn't put it up too high. I feel like most of those girls have like far surpassed me in skill level at Street Fighter now, though. They've all played quite a lot. Botan's like a pretty hardcore gamer, so... Man. Oh, I should hit draw again. Just loading screens. Hey, nice. Nice, even on a 4 draw. Yeah, okay. I am finding myself pretty excited to play the Final Fantasy Magic set. The more I see the cards, the more I am interested in the mechanics of them overall. They look pretty good. There's a lot of mixes of like quality and like complexity in there. The art's still a little iffy on some of them. Like I found some of the art to be, yeah. But they found a pretty good mix of like fun and interesting references and stuff. Some of the promos are really good. Like they have when Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa dress up as in their dresses, and Aerith's got a fucking chair to smash dudes with. Good choice for that one. And the train suplex, of course, too. How many am I buying? I don't know. I'm gonna try to go to the like pre-release events, so I'll try to go to all 3 of them and then do the two-headed giant on Sunday as well with Naomi usually. But we'll see. I'll see if by then maybe I can do a better stream of it properly, but last time was so iffy that I just couldn't, I don't want to even bother with it again. Like their tables aren't really suited for it super well, so it's kind of, yeah. But yeah, I'll do at least the 3 pre-releases and the two-headed giant one, but even that's going to be a lot of cash, so I'll keep looking at packs and I'll pick up singles that I missed and that I wanted. if there's anything that like catches my eye, and try to collect like a nice set of it. But I'm not gonna like, oh, if there's like a $4,000 card, I'm not gonna buy the $4,000 card. I don't give a shit. But yeah, collector packs are gonna be where all of the like money stuff is, and those are gonna be scalped like crazy. So I'm not really holding out for those too much. I might try to pick up some of the secret lairs. I don't normally buy those, but that's where they do like one-off printing sets and stuff. So you Google Magic the Gathering tournament. We have one here in Hawaii. It's the World Championship. Yeah, they have them around usually. They're usually all over the place, like the Pro Tour. I don't know what they call it, the Pro Tour anymore. It might just be like the Magic Mythic Circuit or something like that. But usually that's a yearly thing. But then COVID fucked it up for a couple of years, and they haven't really gotten back into the swing of things properly yet. But normally, every like month they would have like a regional qualifier is what they call it, like a regional Pro Tour qualifier. And if you won the regional or the like store championship, you could get access to the regional for free. And then if you won the regional, you could go to one of the Pro Tour tournaments for like free entry with a seated placement. And then they would have like city festivals with festivals. I don't know the best way to call it, like a event where they would have like events going all day for like you could play modern, commander, draft, limited, sealed, and then they'd have a main event which would be usually the course of the weekend. So you'd show up day one and it'd either be sealed, standard, modern, or draft or something, and you would play matches in there, and if you ended up scoring like 6-2 or better, so 6 wins and 2 losses, or 6 wins, a draw, and a loss, or 8 wins straight kind of thing, then you could go on to the final, and they'd usually cut that down to 64 people. And then those 64 people would play like a round robin draft or whatever, and whatever the format tended to be. And that person who won that would get to go to the Pro Tour. You'd get prize money or prize packs or prize stuff, whatever the place was offering at the time. So, and that could be a pretty good amount of money if you did good winnings and stuff. Every time me and my friends went, we'd make it in and we'd get like 6-2, but a lot of people get 6-2. So it'd be like, oh, who was your tiebreakers against? Did you lose to the best player here? That gives you a better tiebreaker because he usually wins 8-0 kind of thing. So that means your rating will be a little better if the guy you lost to won all those matches, kind of thing. There's a calculation that goes into it, and sometimes annoyingly, if like the people the last like 10 people on the list are like, oh, we're 7-1 loss right now, if we all draw to each other, that'll put our tiebreakers up above the people who would be 6-2, and they'd have to. And that depends, of course, on the size and the cutoff and stuff. Like if it's 256 or 128 or something like that, that's different. But there's calculators out there to like see if you're gonna make the cutoff and stuff. So, but yeah, it was. We'd always get to like the final thing, or we'd make the cutoff and then lose like immediately the next round, and it was always just like, oh. But we usually went for the sealed event ones, which unfortunately you don't have a lot of control over the cards you open. You just open your 6 packs and try to build the best deck you have. And opening cards that are like normally a money card, like a fetch land, is like, oh, it's like $50, cool. But it's like, oh, I opened like 4 fetch lands. Shit. My pool of cards is like actually much less good now, and none of these fetch lands are in the colors I could make, so it's just like, ugh. But yeah, so our luck when those ones were there was not that great. But we'd pool up our prize tickets, buy a couple boxes or like special edition things, and take those back with us for prize winnings. But me and some of my friends that used to play with me when we went for those were pretty good at drafts. So we'd either go to drafts after we lost out of the main tournament, or play something kind of fancy like full box two-headed giant, where you open a full box together and make the best deck you can out of the full box. And so you get to keep all the cards you bought for the full box, obviously, but you also win prizes if you go through it that way, and we stomp those events. So we do good at the side events, and then like moderately good in the main event, but never quite winning in them. We did have a couple people from our local stores and stuff go to the pro tours and some of the bigger events in Vegas and stuff, but usually they'd lose pretty quick, but then they'd just, have fun the rest of the weekend while they were there too, so. Going to Hawaii for one of those trips would be a pretty fun one. Holy, a lot of these got upgraded. I'd like to do one in Japan sometime as well, but it'd have to be a very particular one where, like, they allow English-speaking cards, or they at least have, like, drafts that are in English and not Japanese or something. Pokemon Champion was Hawaii last year. Yeah, I remember a couple of the ones being in Hawaii, though. Does the convention center there at least have, like, a proper set of transit around it? So it's like, oh, all the hotels are within, like, a mile, so you just walk to it? Or is it like the convention center is like 20 miles out of the city center and there's no hotels near it, kind of thing? Like a real poorly designed place. Floated next to the tourist hotels. $15 to 20-minute walk, but people probably get an Uber. Yeah, I mean, if it's really hot, makes sense. Or if they're really out of shape. I'd probably enjoy like a good 20-minute walk in Hawaii there. Regardless of like the city or dangerous area or whatever. That just seems like a good time if the weather's, decent, but... And they've usually had those magic things in Montreal here, but they only had one right after I moved here, and it was a commander event. And I went to it, but it was still like just as COVID was like easing up, so everybody was wearing masks. There was like a lot less people there than normal, like maybe only 100 people total. So a lot of events just didn't fire that I would normally take part in, like draft and stuff. And so I won some cards, won some stuff, played some good drafts, and then they had an event where it's kind of like a lottery. So you take a couple cards and you would donate them to a commander deck that they're building. So they have 4 pools. You could donate to all of them. So it's like, okay, here, I'll give you this card, this card, this card. They're worth $50. They would take a look at it, check the prices. They put your cards into the deck. They put your name down for 50 entries. And then they would draw your name, the people's names from the thing, and you could win the cards that were in that commander deck and build the decks. And I won 2 of them, but they only let me keep 1. And then when I looked at it, I was like, hey, the cards that I donated for this deck were actually like a pretty expensive card, like $50-$60, and I donated 2 of them. And they were like, oh. And they like looked around, and somebody had like snuck them out of the pool. So I was like, so out of the 2 decks that I did win, but I was only allowed to keep 1, I picked this one, and that's the one that somebody like stole the cards out of. And I was like, so I got the cheapest shit. I didn't get the expensive cards that I put back out. And then I won the commander game anyways. But also because I got the cheapest deck, it was just like, alright. I was like hoping they would have just given me both decks. And like even if somebody else got to play it, I would still get to keep them or something, I'd be fine, but like I was like a little sad that I couldn't get both of them. Especially after the expensive cards weren't in the deck that I pulled, so very frustrating to see those just get like swiped. Because it was only like 2 guys manning the table of the 4 donation piles for them, so I'm pretty sure that they just like turned to help somebody and a guy like walked behind them and just like shoop, took the cards out and left kind of thing. So I can't like blame them for it, but I was pretty annoyed by it still. I lost value on that, even though I won a couple boxes of a set, but the set was quite cheap. And I didn't pull any of the big value cards out of it, so it was a very, very middling day, to say the least, but... which one of these was the one I wanted? Weird one. This is like a good one, but not the thing I want them to have usually. Only on himself, which is weird. That one. Uber's fucking expensive there. Yeah, see, that's one thing I'm not a big fan of with Uber. Like, I like the concept of Uber, but Uber, they charge the drivers too much. Or rather, they don't charge the drivers, but like they don't protect them enough for the amount of money they take for providing the service of organizing the rides. And it's not a bad like side job idea for somebody to have, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the company of Uber. I don't like their like surge pricing ideals where it's like, oh no, you know, it's 9 o'clock on a Friday, it's gonna cost you $200 to get an Uber. It's like, fuck. Then on like a Monday to go to the airport, it's like $35 or something. It's like, all right. It's a, you know, good shady business practices. Isn't it such a weird one? HP is 30% or less. That's so like too steep for that. Need that wind. I don't think any of those are worth keeping. Okay. Bad one. Heal and ice is so randomly mixed. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. We got all Sephiroth's pretty good ones. Mine just doesn't have a lot of good stuff, annoyingly. Let's go with this one. Airport to hotel in California costs $16, but an airport home... Yeah, I hate the pricing differences, but I mean... I can get behind it to a certain extent in different parts of US where it's like the wage or cost of living and stuff is higher. Like, okay, that makes sense to adjust it for that. but they don't pay a proper wage to their employees anyways, so real mixed feelings there. These two. Oh, it's one of the X ones, right? You would be shocked at the cab prices in Japan. They're normally not too bad. Like a short cab ride of maybe 10 to 20 minutes might get you like a 50 to $100 kind of thing equivalent. But after the train stop, or from the downtown core to the bars to the outside part of the city, they will turn you over the fucking coals for anything. It's a really absurd chunk of pricing. Like, I think normally to get to my friend's place where I was staying was like 15 minutes on the train and then like a 10-minute walk kind of thing. And we had to take a cab back because we stayed at the bar with our friends till too late. And it was like, paid like $250. Just like, eh. So, you know, not great. Didn't I just have an ad? What the fuck happened? Did it start up another ad there? Okay, whatever. Is what it is, I guess, but I swear I saw the little green ad thing like a minute ago. Okay, there we go. In that case, I will run for a cigarette and I will be right back and I will do the story. Be back in a second. Alrighty, let's go. Ah, this is after they got out of the tubes. Where all the... Ooh, cutscene. Quite quiet. They already killed NGL by this point, I'm pretty sure, right? I forgot Zach said he wanted the wings too. Just a little punch. Poor Cloud. His brain damage. Honestly, most of these story chunks could just be like cutscenes from the games, and I'd be like, okay, that's fine. Loud. Good to breathe in. Out of those clothes. Put him in his first class soldier uniform. Why'd they put us in there? What'd they do to us? Oh, what's this? File 1, failure analysis. Subject 1, soldier first class. As a soldier, subject has high resistance to Genova cells. Failed to show expected results. Subject 2, Senator Trooper. Subject has low resistance to Genova cells and is showing symptoms of poisoning. Unresponsiveness to external stimuli reveals subject has suffered severe damage. Recovery of bodily functions deemed impossible. Well, you kept them in Mako for 4 fucking years. Is this about me and Cloud? Recovery deemed impossible? It would be very funny if you just ditch Cloud instead. Can't trust Hojo or Shinra. Need to get out of here. Come on, Cloud. I need to redo the Zack or probably NGL cosplay now that I'm a little older. Double high burned? Question mark? The NGL's like way taller than me. I fit Zack and Cloud's height pretty good, but wow, what's going on? That was in flames. Precious samples have escaped. You really think you can take me on? Think again. I wonder if I have to do the little sniper mission that he had to do to get out of here. Uh-oh, not feeling so good. Can't be. How can I be this tired after fighting some troopers? Come on, let's head back to the manor for now. Don't worry, I got you. A soldier is born. This is an auto-made one. Let's put him in the proper outfit. At least for the looks. Do I think? Yes. I do think. It's light out and we're still a little weak. Let's rest up till dark. Do I think in any universe Zack's stronger than Cloud? Zack is stronger than Cloud at this point. But by the end of FF7, Cloud is very much stronger. But at the end of Zack's like lifetime, he was pretty much able to like not 1v1 Sephiroth, but like put up a fight against Sephiroth and then beat NGO and beat Genesis. Cloud at this point was like a nobody, but by the time he gets back to Midgar, he's, let's say, like 20% of Zack, because they enhanced him with Sephiroth cells, Genova cells, extended 4-year Mako bath compared to the normal soldiers that get like a shower of Mako and Genova cells integrated in them. And he also doesn't have the degradation that other soldiers have, so he's because he's got the Sephiroth cells in him. But so like Zack starts off stronger than Cloud and stays stronger than Cloud till he dies. And then Cloud gets stronger eventually, but we'll see in Rebirth Remake Part 3 if by then Zack and Cloud, like, maybe they equal out, but Cloud, looks like you got Mako poisoning. It's a decent deduction. Hey Angio, can I not save anyone? Hey, wait right here, okay? I'm gonna find you something to change into. Mako soaked clothes will definitely not help you recover. Gotta be something around here. Well, there's only one way to find out. Am I exploring here? Oh no, it's just a fight. Where'd you come from? Need a little rehab anyways. We'll just one-shot these things. Oh, the default setup they gave him is so bad. Stupid fucking terrible auto recommendation computer. I hate the auto setup on this. It's the worst. Blah, 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 blah. You heard about Amazon's new car, affordable car? My plastic, 20k USD. I haven't seen it now, but let's see. Let me pull it up. I mean, like, most cheap cars are made of plastic, which really isn't usually a big deal, but see. See regular cars. I don't see an Amazon car. I like Hyundai's actually quite a lot, so. My Amazon US account. Amazon 20k car. Slate is the name. Okay, Slate. Oh, it's like a K truck. Plate, an auto vehicle startup backed by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. Inaugural truck company says starts at a price $20,000 for the most bare bones version. That's pretty neat. Dip below $20,000 federal tax credit. Built in Indiana. Funding was raised in 2023. The most popular features could add about $10,000. Even then, $30,000, not bad. Electric, okay. That'd be pretty funny if Amazon put Tesla out of business. The cheap truck. I don't mind the look of it. Looks like a truck. Since it's electric, that's probably all storage or like extra like goodies in there, like properly good lights, air conditioning, stuff like that. The bed's a little small, but I mean like it's just a little pickup. I'm fond of this size of like smaller regular car, not super fucking monstrous trucks. So I don't see that as a bad thing. Yeah. Doesn't show much though. I want like a showroom package or a review or something. No paint. Seems like a bad idea. No stereo, no touchscreen. That seems like a terrible thing. Like no touchscreen, great. No stereo, why? I'll see some inside pictures of it. These are just renders, but it's not a bad look. It's just a nice little pickup looking thing. Just a spot for your phone. Ugh, I don't like that actually. Climate controls on dials, nice. No shifter, which is a little pain in the ass, but oh, there is one for there. I I don't dislike going back to like traditional basics of like a wind up window, pull out handles, good knobs, basic easy to reach buttons that you can memorize and stuff. That's a good thing, I think, overall. But lacking some stuff like a basic stereo, like that can't cost you that much. But I do like the idea of like a basic, simple truck, especially an electric for 20K is really not that bad. Intrigued by it to say the least. And this looks like a truck, so like that's cool. And like if you said this, if these are all like plastic body panels, maybe that's why they can go away without paint. That probably means they're pretty replaceable. Like I can see some easy screw points there. Plastic can be more than a capable structural thing, but maybe they're just aluminum too, or some kind of like steel alloy that doesn't rust. Yeah, like I don't dislike this. I feel like a basic stereo should just be a requirement on cars, like having a radio and like a CD player with like an aux jack. Doesn't have to be good. Just has to be functional. Fine. I like that idea. Who knows if it's good though? But let's see. Yeah, plastic, no paint, so no stamping. Injection molding and plastic. Yeah, makes sense. Engineered manufactured in the U.S., but plastic molds I don't think is a bad idea either. Especially just for like body panels and stuff like that. You can still have like steel structural for the body and the frame. Neat. It does vinyl body wraps. Cool. That's actually not a bad idea if they wanted to like give you a body wrap out of the shop. You just pick your color. It's not a bad idea at all. And I like that there's some customability to this. So if you did want like a SUV, that's a nice little throwback to like a not the Ford Ranger. The Cherokee? No. What am I thinking of? Ford SUV truck. Yeah, Ford Explorer, Ford Jeep Jimmy? No. Bronco. There you go. That's what I'm thinking of. Classic. Like, that's just a good, solid truck. We had, like, I think 2 or 3 of those growing up, but that's reminiscent of that. It's clearly not, like, a super off-roader and not a lot of ground clearance, especially if the guy was, like, this tall compared to it, but I don't think that's a problem. Rear drive seems bizarre for an electric. Like you should just always do 4-wheel if you can. Yeah, cost cutting step too far. I agree, kind of. But if the option to like add a stereo is like $1,000, like go for it. Phone mount, whatever. I don't I don't like tablets in my car regardless. Do the fixes themselves? With plastic, that's kind of almost impossible. Yeah, if you're not going to break the vehicle, you're not going to injure yourself, meaning high voltage, you can do service and warranty service on your vehicle yourself, have the videos and helplines support. That's not a bad idea either. If they make this like a kit builder's car, that's actually really dope. Because people have 3D printers, and if you could like sculpt your own thing, and then like maybe you can't do body panels too much, but you could probably like cut a hole in this if you wanted to add like a scoop vent or something. Even though a scoop vent doesn't really matter for a car with no engine, but the kind of things you could do seem pretty easy for home stuff. They will provide the service. Some other nationwide service starts with the letter M. $50? Oh, there's the site. Let's take a look at that. Little shake when you click into it. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't dislike the look of this. It looks like a truck, and I like the idea of like a customizable EV truck for cheap. It's pretty cool. Especially if you could do these like modifications like relatively easy yourself. Like say you buy the base truck just like this, but then you also buy the back row seats. You buy a truck bed replacement, and you buy the like back modified lid thing. I don't know what you call that, like the cab, uh, and then store those in your garage, and then like say with 5 or 6 bolts, pull the bed out, put the seat and the flooring piece in for that. But I'm sure it's all sealed up anyways, because we'd probably want it sealed, and you can just pull a thing out, and then like yeah, just take the bolts off, put the back cab on, and bolt it back in. Like that seems like a really good, smart idea for like a basic truck like that. Coordinate your truck colors, yeah, because they have wraps. The wrap, the like variety of wraps being the thing that is most of this is funny to me, but I don't dislike the idea of like a cheap basic truck like this. Like that's not a bad idea at all, and that's if that's coming out expected prices. Ugh. If they guarantee that price for a $20,000 base model with like nothing in it, but it's very customizable, that's a really good plan. And that looks great. Like like very simply like either bolt in a couple things, pull a couple things off, bolt in your like roll cage or your back area. Like that should be a really nice thing for a lot of people. Perhaps whatever. Oh, take the panel off and you can add some speakers. There's some good storage in the front. These are all renders though, which not a big fan of that. Not as much space in the front as I was expecting for like such a big hood, but I don't want tablet ever in the vehicle. Like I don't mind it for a map and maybe like some displays, but I don't want to touch the fucking screen to do shit. Give me knobs, give me buttons, up, down, left, right, enter. That's all I need to do through most of that stuff. Charge your phone, you can charge your car. You can charge this thing off a USB. Oh, okay, they're not saying that. They're just saying you could charge it out of like a wall outlet, I guess, probably. Yeah, this is a perfect thing right here. Like, modern fucking trucks in the US are nightmares. They're monstrous. Like, having a much smaller, reasonable sized pickup truck again is like a really good thing. It's pretty, a little bigger than an old Toyota though. Bed size is bigger than the old Toyota. That's a big difference, but that size is not bad. Not at all. I don't give a shit about their gear. Wall plug. Okay, good. Basic ass wall plug. Uh, you have access to the outlet, kind of charge faster level 2 charging, so charge station. But you don't need one to charge it at home. That's great. Just a straight up wall plug cable. 2 to 5 hours, 2 to 5 miles per hour of charge. Overnight charge adds 20 to 50 miles. That's pretty good for most people, I think. I assume there's like a little adapter to plug on the end for plugging into your appliance outlet. Full charge in 48 hours, that's pretty good. Public, superchargers, 20 to 80% charge in 30 minutes, that's pretty decent too. What kind of range does it have? Oh yeah, because there's no fucking display. You can't see the charge. Or maybe it'll tell you like, here's the closest place you can charge. One charge can get you there. I don't know the distances between LA and San Diego, but those are in the same state, right? Philly and New York City aren't, I know that. Phoenix and Tucson are both in Arizona, right? Extended range battery. Projected 150 miles. I really need them to get some full testing and see that. 240 miles is like 500 kilometers. That's I think it's like 550 kilometers actually. 240 miles 380. My calculations were bad. I was thinking it was 2.5 for some reason, not 1.6. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not great. So if I wanted to go to Flin Flon from Winnipeg with that, I'd have to stop twice. And if they had a EV charger along the route at the nice spots, like say 350 kilometers or something, I could stop, have a meal, have a cigarette, go to the bathroom, maybe take a nap, and for 30, 40 minutes kind of thing, charge up. But if they only had like a wall outlet or a 240, if they had access to one, I'd have to sit there for 8 hours, and then I could make the second leg of the trip, do it again, second leg or third leg of the trip. But yeah, these obviously aren't meant for like incredibly long ranges or like not through rural areas like that. But the fact that they say projected bothers me a little bit. I wish they had like a test done already that they could say you will get at minimum 150 or something, or maximum 200. Okay, cool. I can work with that for a base one. If this said maximum 300, I'd be a little more excited for it, but 400 kilometers would be kind of like the ideal, I think, for a full charge on like a good EV. But I do like the idea of a do-it-yourself kind of kit car for quite cheap. I don't dislike that, and this is not a bad look. It's just like a solid, decent car. Some people that don't use a smartphone to this day, but they're old. Well, like I think you can do all the basic operations of this without a smartphone. It doesn't seem like you need this one. Like to the like I think the thing for the smartphone is just there so you can like sit your smartphone there and have it do some of the operations you'd expect like a more modern car to do, like inside it. Oh, can I go inside? Yeah, because like you still have like an instrument panel, obviously. Won't let me go in any further. But yeah, I really do like having these kind of accessible points of like, okay, you want to take this off and make this an extended cab, and then you like pull the window off, pull that retaining wall off, take out your bed in the back there, and then you probably got like a floor panel already underneath that. Put your cab or your roll cage thing so you can have that Jeep style one in there. There does seem to be an immediate downside I can see with this. If you left your car out there with like exposed screws to disassemble it, like that seems like it could be a theft problem. If somebody's able to like walk up to your car with like a power drill and just go burp, 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 pull the window off, get in, get whatever you had, or like strip your car of parts like pretty easily, like, oh, you left your car outside somewhere overnight, and they're just like burp, 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 like pull all the screws off, run away with all your panels. But maybe they wouldn't bother sealing it because it's only like a $20,000 basic ass plastic truck. But I don't dislike that. I don't dislike that at all. Can I not look at these things? Let's see. What is this Explore? Get. Ah. Oh, there's some pre-made cameras. Lots of little panels on it, but they don't say what those panels are specifically. Ah, here we go. Oh, you can look around a little bit too. Gas pedal, brake, some buttons, thing, and speed. Like that's pretty much all you really need there. Especially if it's an electric, you like maybe you get the charge or like the tire temperature or something like that on the side there. And I assume this isn't there for anything particularly other than like you plug it in and it loads up their app automatically, or you can like pull up Google Maps or some shit like that. But I think if it included a basic stereo, again, I don't want a touchscreen in my car, but I'd be happy to have like a panel that you could either like load a map up on or sync to your Bluetooth, and then just have like a radio and a CD player, and that would be totally fine. But I really don't dislike the idea of like a basic, simple car like this that you could customize and work with. Amazon, you own Twitch, right? If you ever want to send me one of these things and see if I could drive it across Canada or something, let me know. Help me kit it out for streaming, and I'll make a cross country stream in this. I'll put a little like bed set up in the back and do a stream with it. But yeah, I don't dislike it, and like I don't need a truck, but like having a truck every now and then to do like some moving and stuff is nice, and especially if you could convert this into like a passenger vehicle for day to day use, that's pretty cool. All the starter pack stuff. Let's see interior. Ew. Ew. Those are disgusting colors. Oh. Black seat color's fine. Oh, like a little leather armrest thing. I feel like this feels overkilly. Actually kind of like it better with that open. Leave it like that. Rubber floor mats. Whatever, sure. Oh, like carpeted interior? That's pretty funny. Climate control knob accents. Oh, like the little bit of silver on there? That's pretty funny. Don't mind having like a little bit of neon on those things too. Brushed pedals. That's some like real generic ass upgrade treatments. Oh, you get a little trim of bronze. Yeah, that kind of stuff I don't care about at all. Key fob. Oh, you just plug it in there. That's kind of funny looking. Orange is probably good to keep it visible. I was looking more for the dashboard. There we go. Okay, let's see. A little tiny bit of splash color, sure. Ew. Yeah. Ew. What's who wants like a dusty leather brown color for their inside of their vehicle? Gross. I don't care about accents particularly. I was looking to see if it came with like slatelets. What the fuck is a slatelet? It's like a pin. The fuck? What the fuck is that? Ah, here we go. Integrated speakers that you have to fold up the front for. That's so jank. If you don't have those speakers, do you just have like a huge glove box? Because that's pretty cool if that's not. That looks like a great amount of storage. If this was just like a proper little CD player or something in there, that would be great. Bring your own speaker mount? Oh, for like a Bluetooth speaker? Element. Ugh. Steering wheel, Bluetooth controls. Oh, just replace the button. That's pretty nice, actually. Auxiliary buttons. Oh, for like radio and stuff. But they don't have. There's no like stereo insert there. That's funny. That doesn't really give me what I was looking for, but I got different lights, fog lights, like high beam lights, tail light upgrade. I just like basic ass lights, please. I don't like blinding people. Exterior roof rack, that's cool. Tire carrier, what is this? Oh, you have to get an upgraded bumper for it. Oh, it plugs into there. Okay. Bumper upgrade. Aesthetic. Shocks. Oh, you can get a lift kit for it. Does it go up further than that? Oh, that's like 2 inches. I was like, oh, could you actually make this like a little off-roadable? Two inches up or down doesn't seem crazy. Our rack has a little light on top. That's neat. Double. Good for like skis and stuff. Oh, they're like a fucking vanity light plate. Oh, there's a lot of like bullshit in this. I don't I don't like all these like goofy upgrades, but like some of these like actual upgrades, like carrying a spare, a roof rack, that kind of stuff's fine. Neat though. I don't dislike this at all. Actually, like I wish there was a better default stereo you could have included there, other than like stick a Bluetooth speaker underneath it there. Because I haven't seen any points for like, oh yeah, there's actually like 9 USB slots there, so you can plug in all of your shit that you're gonna have to supplement yourself for it. But a basic kit car that you can upgrade and use really easily. Like, oh, if you want to put in electric windows, it's really not that hard to like take the body panel off, plop in a pre-made motor, wire it into your thing, and then go from there. Electric locks, at least. Only 150 of those. I think they'll sell out these like no brainer. This is gonna be the kind of truck that everybody fucking buys if it is available for that. Can't go wrong with black. Yeah, I like the black and gray color scheme, honestly. If the only upgrade that was like cosmetic that I was considering would be like, oh, all the floor panels are just hard plastic, I'd probably grab like rubber floor mats and maybe like carpeting on this area and stuff, so it's a little easier to like carpet's not easier to clean than plastic, but like I don't know, I find plastic to just be like uncomfy a lot of the time. But I don't dislike the idea of a like pretty basic kit car that you can easily do upgrades on, especially compared to like when you think of the Cybertruck, where it's just like, oh, it's a big piece of shit, everything's glued together, and if you take a single panel off yourself, the warranty is voided forever. It's like, okay. Well, see, the funny thing is, this is closer to the prices everybody else in the world gets. It's just in the States and Canada that gets fucked on truck and vehicle prices because of the American market specifically. Like if you look up like Toyota Hilux, I think it is. Get all your cookie shit out of here. The basic one. Oh wait, it did say a price there. $36,000 for a brand new Toyota Hilux. That's even like, that's more advanced than I was looking for. They have like a real basic ass one. What the hell is it called? Cheap Toyota India. It is the Hilux, but that's not the one I was thinking of. What is 30.4 lux to CAD? Not USD. Black. Black. 4 million. Not USD. God damn it. Google, do you not know what this thing is? About the rupee. What the fuck? What the fuck is lac? $60,000? That seems wrong, straight up, but that's okay. But yeah, I was gonna say like there's a bunch of trucks you can get for pretty cheap, like $10,000 USD equivalent, from India, South America, and stuff, and they're like pretty decent, solid trucks. Like here, let's go cheapest pickup trucks world. And I was looking at them and I was like, oh, that's pretty decent, pretty decent trucks. I don't want American ones. I want like outside worlds. Okay. Not that one, but yeah, base turn $10,000. Ah, that's one of the ones. Yeah, it is a Toyota one. What the hell? Damn it. Like that, for 90% of people who don't give a shit about looks and they want to use their truck as a truck, this would be fine. $10,000 flat truck, body panels, whatever, who gives a shit, right? But a usable truck with like a full size work bed for 10 grand is like great. That's even the kind of thing that I'd be totally fine to get. And I'd buy like the body panels or whatever, right? Maybe I'd spring for a slightly bigger rear window so I can actually see some shit out of it, but very customizable and like lots of cool shit you could do with it and cheap as fuck. And it's like a solid workhorse truck that people have had for a long time. Like the Toyota trucks that they've had around the world are like super trucks that have lasted around for a long time. Oh, I forget. No, I didn't forget the dealership scalped me. I know that, but I mean like $10,000 base price for like a flat truck, and then what are they going to charge you like 4 grand for all the basic shit that they add to it? But if I'm like, no, give me the base truck, 10 grand, buy it direct from Toyota, and then they just ship it and drop it off to me. Truck would be useful for me for a move. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like a U-Haul is not much more than this, right? It's a metal box on the back of like probably an identical one of these trucks, except that I'm pretty sure the ones that the U-Hauls use are like Chevys or Dodges or something. It's like a big chunky diesel engine in there that's cheap to run. Gas engine in there, but yeah, the Hilux worldwide cheap truck. Trucks shouldn't be 125 fucking $1,000 for like soccer moms to drive around and run over kids because they can't see over the 9-foot hood. The truck's 35 fucking feet long and they don't know how to drive them properly, so they just rear end a little car and smash it or something like that. These kind of things. Give us these. With like the option to say like get a nice smoothed out body panel or like a cozier inside or like a fancier coat on it, like with different body panels, then you could charge more of that. But like the base option trucks should be available too, and I think those are great. So if the Amazon truck comes out and it's 20 grand and it's looks like that and it runs like they say it does, I think that'll sell extremely well. I know a lot of people are like hankering for getting those like K trucks, and like I just watched a video on Ludwig. He bought a K truck a couple years ago, and then somebody stole it, but they got it back. And then his cousin, I think, borrowed it from him for a while, and they went and they upgraded it into an EV. So they took out the drivetrain, they moved the differential to the back, put it in with rear wheel electric engine, and put a battery case underneath the bed with all of the electronics for like running it in there. And his little K truck got upgraded into an EV. Oh, for sure they will. But if they sell at 150K and there's people that are putting in pre-orders for $50, pre-ordering that or like putting your name down for one for $50 is nothing. Like that's what I mean. Like they'll sell out of those in like weeks, for sure. But they'll take those pre-orders and they'll say, okay, so there's 150 the first year, but we have another 500,000 pre-orders available for the next year. They'll do that, and then they would go up to 2 million the next year, kind of thing. But no, we'll see if they do it. If they can bring it out for 20K and it looks as good as that, runs as good as they say, or better, hopefully, or they've got the options to say like increase the battery size and stuff, they'll absolutely go up. But 20K is a great price for a car. Or it's not a great price for a car. Like it's still expensive, obviously, but 20K is doable. Like, it's not gonna break your bank if you had like a payment plan for 5 to 10 years on it or something. And especially if you're moderately handy and you can do basic repairs to it yourself, like great. And then you get the base model and you just upgrade it over time. Like, okay, cool. I got some extra money this year. I can spend 2 grand and like buy the module for putting a camping thing on the back or something and keep it in your garage or throw it in a storage container. Oh, did see an article say car crash decreased by 20% year 2027. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I assume it just runs like a car, right? But I also like there's less distracting bullshit in there. It's just a speedometer, your thing, and I assume like the battery charge, and then like a lot of people can't put a lot of extra bullshit on the side. So maybe you got your phone there for hands-free calling and your map, and you're good. Cool. People maybe will not crash as much, hopefully. They don't have to reach over to the middle of a console to turn off the fan to get their face out of it like Tesla things, or reach up and look off the road to stroke the mirror column to change their drive or reverse or neutral or whatever the fuck that thing was for the Cybertruck. Like those kind of decisions are the real dangerous ones. So if it's just basic, works simple, like that's great actually, I think. And tactile buttons like knobs and roll ups for your things or for your windows, those are muscle memory things you can easily build into like your operation of a car. So you get in, hit the brake, shift into drive, let go of the brake, you hit go. You have all of your stuff visible within your eye line. You can still see your mirrors and stuff. Like, but when you start adding stupid bullshit to like random buttons that all feel the same that you can't see, or they're on a touchscreen where you can't actually tactically feel the difference, that's bad. That's where you start getting into those stupid accents. Or if it's like, oh, my touchscreen went black, but apparently the button still works, so you can't see what's happening in a Tesla. But because the touchscreen's black, you can't see your speed or direction or charge or anything like that. Bad idea. Bad. I hate it. Offloading that to a smartphone is not a bad idea, although I dislike having to like bring your phone out to do some of those operations. So I hope the basics of the car, like the charge, tire pressure, speed, any fluid levels you have to monitor, like oil or windshield washer stuff, is monitorable from that default thing. Like, you know, the default car instrument panel. It's perfect. It's never needed to change in the last 20 years. There's no reason to change that bullshit now. Keep it all there, and then it's gonna be fine. Back to Evercrisis. Man, that was harder than it should have been. Must have lost a bunch of muscle being all cooped up. Should hurry and find something for Cloud. One basic ass fight. It's getting toasty. Why? Turn the AC up a little bit. Cloud, look what I got for you. They may smell bad, but that's just times. Pretty good on you. First class soldier uniform for Cloud. Yay! Wow. What a complicated battle that was. Wait a minute. Where did I put Aaron's note? He still had that thing with him? Even after getting dunked in the thing? Oh good, it's right here. The tiny, but you have lots, right? That's right. One here. How many you got? 23? Write them down so I don't forget. I have 23 tiny wishes. But you probably won't remember them all, so put them all together into one. I'd like to spend more time with you. Hey Cloud, I have to go to Midgar. You wanna come with me? There, get him. Won't be easy. Wait, does he say that for himself? It's just three regular ass troopers. Oh, there's a couple more. 3 waves, eh? Blech. Is this gonna take me right to the end of Zach's stuff? I feel like it won't, just because they like to drag these things out into big chunks, but it'd be nice if this runs through the Genesis stuff and the last part to Zach dropping off at Midgar. And then if they felt like it, they could include the Zack side of Rebirth on here. Not monsters. Man, it never ends. Oh, my nose is just going crazy now. What the hell? End of the night. Allergy nose blowing. Ugh. I'll go take a look. Wait right here. Really? All this just for the two of us? What's up with Cisne? Can't do much when I got Cloud to worry about. Deal. What should I do? Cisne? Yeah, it's Cisne. Hey, Cisne. Been a while. Zach, fugitive sample? Is that you? It appears so. What did they do to you in that place? Well, this and that. He doesn't know, so. So, Cisne, you're here to take us back, right? Please, just walk away. Thought we could outrun the army, but the Turks are a different story. Zach, I'm sorry. This is my job. If you want to escape, you'll have to... Step back. Next time I'll really have to. Zach knows she likes him. She couldn't do it. The other Turks, however, but Zach's pretty good buddies with them too. Turks are here too. Do manage to move now. We'll rest here until morning. My parents drive a truck? Not right now. I think they have a caravan style car. And then they have it's not a caravan specifically, it's one of the other ones, but we used to have like a pickup truck, Dodge Caravan, and like a little four-seater cheap car to run around in, the Chevette. But oh wait, my dad has been working on a truck. He picked up a really cheap like Ford pickup from somebody, and he's been kind of just working on it as like a little project in the background over the last couple of years. Get a transmission piece here and there, buy some shocks for it, kind of thing. Build that back up. So I think he's just wanted a truck that, because we have a like large travel van that we upgraded into a raised 4x4, so you can take it off road, have lots of people, vehicle stuff with you, do traveling stuff with it. But it's like quite expensive to drive for long distances because it's big 4x4 tires with a 4x4 drivetrain, which gets pretty expensive even if it's cheap gas and like a older car. But so he's getting a pickup that he's been working on for a while to have to kind of just do basic stuff around there. So he will have a truck again soon. I don't know if he liked the Bezos car, but 20K is pretty cheap. Electricity is not the most expensive thing in Canada. We have a lot of like hydroelectric and stuff like that. So Disney. Wait, he's the other sample they collected at Nibelheim. Why'd you come here? Told you to go away. He doesn't look well, Zach. Mako poisoning. Severe case. The experiments? Yeah. Hey. Saying, I've lost the target. There, you have it. So go. Cisne, thank you. Here's a present. Cell phone. Oh, key. Ah, for the truck. Use it if you think you can trust me. Ever heard of the Watergate scandal? Yeah. I've heard of it. He's got a peach with it? Yeah, he did. Trump should be impeached for a billion things. I think Trump has done a good job over the last 12 years of like eroding what Americans find acceptable from their people in office. Oh, they actually put attack things on him. Oh my god. Good job. Auto computer. My eye is bothering me. Ugh. Zach and Cloud hop aboard the bike they got from Cisne and make their way to Nibelheim. From Nibelheim to Midgar. Across the ocean somewhere. Cosmo Nibble Bridge. Ooh, Shinra makes good stuff. Some Genesis clones. Not again. Oh! Genesis actually there. Get off me. Ow, my hair. Stop pulling. Just getting drop kicked by Genesis is pretty funny. The war that beast brings about the world's end, the goddess descends from the sky. Winds of light and dark spread far. She guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting. You are a test subject in Hojo's new experiment. A modified version of Genoa's power runs through you. What? Seriously? He eats the hair. No way, he just ate my hair. Your cells will be my gift of the goddess. The degradation will cease. You were twisted. The monster has been harvested and can be discarded. You're the monster. Legends shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface quietly, but surely. You trying to get rid of me? Good luck with that. Gotta fight this mutant one. Damn it, what's going on? Oh, it's not that tough at all. Okay. People used to be jealous you living in America, now they're terrified of all the school shooting and corruption. I mean, the school shootings have been a problem for decades. That's, I think, something people should be more aware of is like the leading cause of death in the States for children is not car accidents or cancer or any other preventable thing, it's guns. More than anything, the biggest danger to kids and adults in America is guns. Like, adults die of many other things too, like car accidents or drugs and regular accidents like falling off stairs or ladders and shit like that, but kids especially should be dying from guns as the main cause. I've always thought of America as a place that's like, I would not mind visiting some places, but I don't think I'd ever want to live there. Because it's just like, cost of living shit, wages are bad, stuff is cheap, but not good. Like, drinking water is bad in a lot of places. Like, housing is actually very bad. They're just fairly lucky that their weather is temperate in most of the places. And so much of the food is just... But... self-induced for decades of, like, removing industry, fighting against unions, fighting against cost of living and smart wages, and allowing the rich to get richer by, like, scalping the poor, basically. It's just bad choices for decades. Reagan and Nixon did bad numbers to you guys, and it's never been corrected. Huh? Whoa, whoa. They already made it to Midgar here? Oh wait, no, they're gonna go Gaga. Wow, this is my hometown. This is Gongaga. It's very much a jungle in Rebirth. And in the old game. Is he just on a mountain beside it or something? I'm Pretty sure he shouldn't go home because they'll be watching his family, obviously. Quiet homecoming. The fuck? Does he have ice? I guess it's strong. It's fine. And Mako reactor. Can't go home. Probably waiting for us there, but I am a little worried about my parents. Cloud, you wait here. Passed out in the bike. Do I control this? Place hasn't changed at all. The last time I was here. Oh, mom and dad are doing okay. Oh, some random ass monster. Whoa! Don't scare me like that. I thought you were Shinra. Ooh, a little tougher. Oh, okay. The other guy's just an ad. This is the main one. He looks great in the first class with his slick back hair rather than the like short one. Oh, that was a waste of time. Yeah. Hide in the bushes, scope out your fam, see if they're okay. Maybe send them a letter before you run away too far. Years later, they're still looking for him, so. No one around. Guess Shunner's already been here. Really? So predictable. Couldn't you guess your hometown would be the first place we'd look? Here to see your parents? Yeah, so what's wrong with that? Nothing at all. Yeah, well, I guess you're right. I was pretty careless. We'll be going. Be careful. Security's very tight right now. Apparently another target is in the area. Ooh. Oh, it's, what's his fuck? Geo. Geo is dead. I see. I see? He died by your head. Why aren't you surprised? May have helped us escape Shinra Manor. Interesting. So the sighting reports were true. I'm pretty sure it's Lazard, not Angeal. But why would he come to a place like Gunganga? Came here to see you. What other reason could there be? Run away if you can, Angeal. Turks are watching. Give you 10 minutes. After that, I return to the Turks. Return. Right now, I'm not in the mood. Can't bring bad news to your parents. My mom, how is she? She's worried. She thinks after all this, you'll never be able to find someone to marry. What's up with that? They're nice people. They're doing fine. Good. That's all I need to know. How's your folks? They know you're a Turk? I was raised inside Shinra. Oh. Hey Cisne, do you mind keeping my folks company for a while? problem. They'll probably ask you to join the family. Already happened. What'd you say? Siste? Not my real name. Huh? You have 5 minutes left. She stayed there. Yeah, it's Lazard. And Gilles. Oof. Gilles, it is you. Generic monster again. I don't have time for this. Don't even need to fight the second one. Cisne is better for Zack than Aerith. Aerith's better for Cloud than Tifa. But I still like Yuffie better than both of them in Remake and Rebirth. Aerith by far stands out as like the one that he's supposed to be with, it feels like. The final verse. Is this the fight with Lazard? I don't remember if we fought him. Or if he just like expired helping us. It's been a long time since I played Crisis Core. Maybe that's what I'll pick up next. As I finish up Saga Frontier. Hey, wait! Weirdo Genesis ones. S cells. Sorry, fresh out. Oh, they're like proper Genesis clones. Ooh. Yeah, the outfit here is very much not the Genesis outfit. Wait, the cell's completely useless. Hollander Genesis. He's got a little fucking wing. Your 4-member soldier. Cell structure is already mutated. Hollander, you did it for yourself? You did it to yourself? Yes, after nearly being killed by Genesis, it was really all I could do to survive. Really borrowed some cells from Genesis. No, you're degrading. Indeed, but there is still some hope. Gift of the Goddess. A pure S-cell sample will stop the degradation process. Pure. There are 2 of you on the run. No. One is a former soldier operative, the other an infantryman. The infantryman carries within his body the last pure S-cells in the world. Hey, do you know the verse in Act 4 that leads into the final act? Of course not. Let Jin shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface quietly but surely. Enough about sacrifices and endings. I don't want to hear it. Understand the beauty of these words. How tragic. Not surprised, even I didn't understand all of it. The greatest mystery behind the gift of the goddess. The water's surface. What? The answer I've arrived at is the life stream. What? There are various theories regarding the missing final act. However, only my theory is correct. I love that he's such a, like, edgy fanboy who's like, I will write the best sequel to my favorite play. Prove it to you. No, that won't be necessary. Zack, why are you such a chump right now? You will understand. Dumb apple. Smug son of a... Cloud, I'm coming. Hang on. Hurry the fuck up. Am I hungry? No, it's like 2:30 a.m. I ate like hours ago. soon as this is done, going to bed. Honorable allies. Oh, Hunter just looks like a zombie. Hey, Lizard. Good job, man. You okay? Gio, keep Cloud safe. I hate how he runs, like, I have no business with you. Well, I got business with you. Finish him off for good. Thought I'd get a snack? No, it's late enough. Oh, it's a pretty high-res model of Hollander there. Roast sandal toes. Chunk. You shouldn't eat too late at night if you don't plan to wake up good in the morning. Been a long time. What happened? That thing wasn't so tough. I can't fight like a first. I'm just an Angeal copy. Copy? Suppose you don't recognize me. It's Lazard. the suit. True intentions. This is getting very close to running into the end of Zach's story here. I wonder if it's going to go to it right now. Or if they're going to cut it off and go to one more chapter. So you're the one who helped Hollander out of Junon? Why would you do such a thing? To exact my revenge, I needed Hollander. I have aspirations here at Shinra, and I plan on overcoming any and all obstacles to make them a reality. Revenge? That was your aspiration? You really chose the wrong friends, didn't you? Agree. Never dreamed I'd be turned into an Angeal copy. Well, just be happy you're linked to Project G. It's a strange feeling. Huh? The lust for vengeance that had so consumed my life is all but gone now. In its place, desire to help you. Desire to save Genesis. No, it's bigger than that. Save the world. Nothing strange about that. Geo lives inside you. Genesis is trying to obtain the gift of the goddess, but what is it exactly? No, whatever it is, he must be stopped. I just don't understand what he's talking about at all. What should I do? Geo may show us the way, perhaps. Maybe. I hope so, Director. Director. So, Zach, what was your dream? Huh? Oh, let's see. I'm a hero. Unattainable dreams are the best kind. Come on, let me a hand. You and Gio both. If we pull this off, we'll all be heroes. At the very least, I'd feel like one. So, Zach, where's Genesis? Ah. He left me a dumb apple. I see, the place where the dumb apples grow. Genesis' hometown. I'm pretty sure they raised that to the ground, didn't they? I guess the underground facility still exists, so. Go pick through the ruins. United Front. No dungeon aspects at all so far. Benora, huh? How do we cross the ocean? Just me, I can swim across. But small port up ahead. A boat will be docking there tomorrow. That's our ticket. Guess we just sit back and relax till then. Actually, Director, think you can carry Cloud across the ocean? I'm afraid not. Despite my appearance, I'm no soldier, but I'm degrading as we speak. Right. Well, I'm starving. I'm gonna find us something to eat. Can you keep an eye on him? Cloud's just so vulnerable there. Any monsters come and Lazard's not able to hold them off for sure. This looks like a good place to find some grub. This is the big fucking frog that they fought all the time. Oh, a crab and a bomb. So will get my way when I'm hungry. Okay. Crab. Crab's good eating. I'm gonna hit spot. I'm stuffed. How many more atrocities will Shinra, or rather, the president, commit? You should have stopped him. I told you you had your back. Didn't you say you had aspirations, Shinra, that you'd do anything to make him a reality? My aspirations were to destroy Shinra and take revenge on the president. What? Why? Much as it pains me to admit, the president is my father. Left my mother and broke her heart. She never recovered and passed away, withered and weak. I've had to make him pay for what he did, joined Shinra and did everything I could to get where I am now. In the process, I learned about Project G and partnered with Genesis and Hollander. But to them, I would always be the son of the president, the man they abhorred. Hate and revenge are vicious cycles. Indeed. Which is why I need to take action to put an end to it all. Blah, blah, blah. This body made it easy to do so. I'm grateful for Hollander for everything. Not only was I able to help you two, I now find myself in a position where I can fulfill my desire to attempt to save the world. Sounds just like Angeal. Alright, let's give it our best shot. Promise between the four. Geo, Lazard, Sephiroth, Cloud? Or no, sorry. Geo, Lazard, Zack, Cloud? Man, Benora sure is far. Still here. What happened to the boat? Could pay the fare. That thought never occurred to me. I suppose you'll need to earn enough before the next one comes around in a week or so. Director, don't you have a secret stash lying around? Can I borrow some money? I did, till Hollander stole it all. There must be some odd jobs you can do in the meantime. It's way weak while they're on the run. By me. But first, I suggest you set up a base somewhere, a place to keep Cloud out of sight. I'll help you search for some options. Thanks, Director. Take a look around here, then. Come on, Cloud. Cave. This place is kind of nice. Throw out the monster in there first. Oh. Oh, were you here first? Sorry about this. I feel like these fights probably aren't even worth like encoding, but Cloud will be safe here, away from prying eyes. This is great. We couldn't take him out of this, but I was worried about leaving him on his own. Wise not to stay here long, though. With Shinra sniffing around, it's only a matter of time before they find you. Find a few other prospects, so I suggest you move around as needed. Great. Thanks, Director. Yeah, we're supposed to be heading to Midgar, but who knows when we'll even get to Benora at this rate. But I have to get Cloud back to Midgar, no matter what. About that, you certain it's safe? Well, I think that's where Cloud will be able to get the help he needs. Besides, there's someone I wanted to meet. Someone special? Yeah, I'll introduce you to her too, which is really great. Once we're all settled in, we can help each other out, all of us together. I like that. Suppose we ought to do our best to make it back then. But we'll make it back, no doubt about it. Between you, me, Cloud, and Jill, nothing to worry about. That's it. And cut it off. So, probably 2 more chapters for this then. They'll do 1 more that'll be the, like, dungeon fights, beat Genesis. Then there'll be 1 that's gonna be, like, the final run to Midgar, and the, like, what happens to Cloud there. One-on-one fight with Hollander? I don't even think he fucking hurt me last time. He just died in 2 hits before anything even happened. Okay, let's see if he poses a challenge to Zack. Oh, maybe. Okay. Pretty tough, actually. Oh, he healed. Blech. Get your Birkenstock sandal wearing ass out of here. Oh, that's where they're giving the crisis coins now, because they've like run out of maps to add to the dungeon thing. I'm pretty sure there's a couple they haven't added to the dungeons yet, but you know, that's fine. Righty. I'm guessing 2 more chapters of Crisis Core. Pretty sure they'll add 1 specifically for the Genesis fight and the Benora dungeon stuff, and the Lazard, based on how they've been cutting this up, and then yeah, 1 more for the run to Midgard, the end of Zack's basic story there. The First Soldier Part 2 stuff, they haven't finished that off properly yet, but maybe they wanted some more time to prep for the next part of it, so that's why they went back to these 2. I want them to add these more often than they do now, because this is like the best part about this game, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, okay, that's not that bad. draws. But that's enough for one more draw. Come on, give me a 5 for Barrett. So I don't have to buy gems, hopefully. Oh, it's like 1 or 2 again. Yay, 2. Okay. Maybe 2 more draws, 1 if I'm lucky. And yeah, probably on Friday I'll pick up the monthly thing because I already finished it. But that gives a couple more draws, and that's like the one thing I've purchased a couple times. So give me a 2 or 3 more draws out of that. You get the Aerith stuff. Yeah, for the most part, I have enjoyed my time with this game. I feel like it's deserves to get a little bit of my money. Not a lot, because a lot of the stuff on there is like fucking insanely expensive, and I don't think it's worth that much, but it's worth some. It's worth some is the best I can say for it. It has some value. Alright. Ooh, I got some extra energy still, eh? Let's do some, oh, this one's basically done. Let's do some of this one. What battle? Any battle? Synthesized materia? Okay. These probably get better rewards. Doesn't tell you how much you get out of these, but I feel like the co-op ones always give you more. Oh yeah, what's his equipment right now? That's good. That's fine. Burn up my stamina and then I'll call it a night. But yeah, probably no stream tomorrow. Then probably stream Friday. And I'll check the weather and see how doing another bike stream this weekend or this week looks. Flash. Good on the Glen there. I'm not going to bed just yet, but pretty soon. Like 5 minutes tops. Just then I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend. But yeah, Friday, something short, maybe a draft, maybe Monster Hunter. Probably not Street Fighter. Maybe Rivals. It's been a little while since I've been on that. And then Saturday. if the weather's good, bike stream and Saga Frontier. And then Sunday, Saga Frontier. I bet with 2 good streams, I could probably finish what's left of Saga Frontier. Like an 8 hour and 6 hour kind of thing. But, we'll see. I might replay it with a guide to make sure I get all the characters and stuff. Play the New Game Plus. Oops. I didn't have auto on. Switch to defense. It's fine anyways. And the Suikoden 1+2 is out already, correct? Maybe I'll grab that next week as well. As a new game to play in the background. Maybe Crisis Core. 1 or 2. Or both. We'll see. Something to keep me busy. But yeah. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a good night. And